Right, welcome back. So this year marks 45 years since Stimela, South Africa's Afro-fusion band, first released their album. The band achieved platinum status with albums like Fire, Passion and Ecstasy, Listen, Look and Decide, and that's just to name a few. So to celebrate their 45th anniversary milestone, the band has launched a new album and it is entitled Through the Storm. Perhaps to share a little bit more about the offering, we're going to be joined here in studio by lead vocalist, band leader, by Sam Ndlovu. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us at this hour. Congratulations as well.
Sawubona. Thank you. It feels good to be here. The institution is 45 years old.
Sure.
I'm just a little older than the institution, but to find ourselves in this space, it fills us with a whole lot of emotion. You respect the ground that you're standing on because you know that a lot of work went in there.
Yeah.
But then you ask yourself, do I have the energy in the tank for what lies ahead? Here we are today, through the storm.
Well, let's get into that, because Through the Storm is aptly, befitting to where our country is, perhaps where the band has also gone over the past 35 years. And I wonder if you can speak to that evolution and why the need to come back, how impactful it's going to be this time around, given the strength that it's garnered over the past 45 years.
A lot has happened to the band throughout the 45 years.
Yeah.
But when I zoom in and talk about the passing of the key members of the institution, it takes us to no man's land, where you ask yourselves, should we go forward? Should we just abandon ship? But then people come to us and say, how can you leave this institution? Because the founders metaphorically said, this is Stimela, it never stops. So when you stop, one of the songs on the album, The Unfinished Story, says, Singachindi Machida. So nichinda kanjani. It was never about one individual, but it was always about the collective. Why? Because there's a message to be passed on. There's a message to carry, to speak for those that don't have voices. So that's why we're here today.
I even want to look at When Does It Stop, right? That's a song that also comes to the fore. But the imagery, you can see the steam engine, the train, Stimela, I mean, that's literally what it depicts. You've got other artists like Unathi Nkai, Louis as well. So tell us about how this next generation has had to take on the baton that the forefathers have had to hand over in continuing the work and the impact that it's had then.
When does it stop? It's like my heart bleeding. Because you ask yourself, we've lost Nana Coyote, we've lost Charlie Ndlovu, we've lost the great Lloyd Lilusa, we've lost Isaac Charlie. Then you find yourself in the... I remember one of the conversations, even though it's like when a young boy, you tell your young boy to say, one day you're going to grow up and be a man.
Yes.
I remember one of the conversations we had, Chikapa said to me, you may not be aware, but I'm already handing over. I never took it seriously. It hit home when he departed. Then you ask yourself all this. So we are blessed. Stimela has always been blessed with the ability to attract and to combine exceptional talent. We've got the likes of Sizwe Mashinini coming on board on keys, Mpoko Disang on keys. So the train moves on. Somebody says it's a train to serendipity. So, asjindi siyapambili.
And as we forward ahead, tell us about some of the other songs that are on the album as well, even the celebrations that are going to be coming for 45 years and beyond.
We've got, like you correctly put it, there's a beautiful ballad we did with Unathi Nkai called Iqilongo, a beautiful soul. She poured her heart into that song. And then we've also got Pamberine Chimurenga, which we've done with Louis Mhlanga.
Okay.
But talking about celebrations, on the 31st of October, right here at M1 Studios, Stimela is launching Through the Storm. So I hope you'll be there.
I will take that as an invitation. I mean, I was getting
Consider yourself invited.
Thank you so much,
Sure.
Sam. Because
Sure.
I was very emotional about the history of the band and how you knew that once the baton had been handed over, now it was your responsibility, right, for the country at large. The issues that you speak about, the emotions that come through.
Yeah.
We know what the band did for conscientizing our nation, rallying us together, helping us find that that energy when it was rough. What are your hopes for the future as well? What do you think is also needed at this time, over 30 years into our democracy, but the cries continue?
May I say this? Stimela is not about one person. It's not about Sam Ndlovu. I know there will come a time when I shall bow out. Right now, while I'm still here, Babuntowozo Zungu is still here. You know, for us, we're looking at grooming the people that we've brought onto the band in the culture of Stimela, so that should anything happen to us, they themselves will know that now the responsibility is with us. That's the mission. It never ends. You look at that main train, you know, when you look at it, you can see that it's really coming out of this storm.
Yeah.
Whether it's negativity or whatever, forward we go.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to this and good luck. Thank you for the invitation. We'll be there to support and we're just wishing you all the best for the next 45 years and beyond. Thank you for playing your part in this country's democratic project. Mzansi's legendary band, Stimela, they're back. They're celebrating 45 years. There's a new album as well, Through the Storm. We're just talking to Sam there, of course, about this offering. And we're going to hear a little bit more from them as we continue. Just let's take a quick ad break and the performance awaits us on the other side. Stay tuned.